1907 until his death in 1938, Dr. William A. Wirt was the superintendent of public schools for the city of Gary. Wirt implemented an 8-hour work-study-play model of schooling, which required students to learn hands-on trades and be exposed to subjects such as physical training and music, in addition to learning traditional school subjects. Under Wirt, Gary's school system blossomed. The first schools built to house Wirt's educational philosophy, called unit schools, were Emerson in 1909 and Frabel in 1912. The buildings housed students from kindergarten through 12th grade. Horace Mann School followed in 1927, becoming strictly a high school in 1965. Gary's schools garnered national attention, and the work-study-play model soon became the standard, emulated by over 200 school systems in the United States alone. A problem: Roosevelt School opened in 1931 to cater strictly to African Americans. Over the next 10 years, dozens of new schools would be built throughout the city. In those days, Gary was a bastion of schools that produced a well-rounded education. But when Gary's decline began in the 1960s, so also began the decline of its schools. Enrollment in Gary's schools peaked at around 45,000 students in the 1960s. That number has since declined by over 75%. School after school has closed, including Frabel in 1977 and Horace Mann in 2004. Emerson moved from its original building in 2005 to a new school in the Miller neighborhood. While Frabel was eventually torn down, over 24 former school buildings still sit abandoned and decaying throughout the city. In June of 2010, the city of Gary put 15 abandoned schools up for sale, hoping somebody will have the financial resources and vision to redevelop these huge abandoned parcels of land. While these buildings are currently up for bids, they each have a history still present within their walls. The images are so poignant and saddening, they speak for themselves.